There we go. There we go. There we go. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. Peace, power, and prosperity. Great rise and family. I do apologize for that. I do apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulty as far as the sound goes on my side. Um, it has since been fixed. It has since been fixed. Let me go on here. Let me get rid of that last video that I did. Let me give the viewers a little time to check back in. I do apologize for that last slip up. I don't know how the hell that happened. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me check this out. Um, Wait, what? Love Chicago Crypto Hustler. What the hell is that? I wonder what that is. But anyways, let me see. Let me make sure we are live. Let me make sure we are live. Okay, yeah, we live. Now for anyone tuning in, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Coming in this time.
Hope y'all can hear me.
Yep, there we go. You can. Okay. Bet. What's going on, brother Kennedy? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? And why did I do that? Hold on. My fault. Let me connect this back. Let me get connected back real quick. There we go. All right, we back in. So everything is clear right now. No static or anything. No choppiness. Everything pretty clear. Let me get rid of these EMA fibs. Man, what's crazy? I wish I could have seen the last. Yeah, and it's just going. This thing moving right now. Let me see. This is what I'm going to do. Let's see. Let me go ahead. Okay, now let me leave that right there. All right, so what we're looking at right now, family, is IGC, and it's pumping right now too. Man, I wish I could have seen the last video I was just doing. I was just placing the lines of support and resistance and showing you the levels where it was going to have to retest. One of those levels was 5. Remember, it opened up only at 405. I said it was going to go towards that 5. Man, what was it? Let me go back. Let me put these back on here. If I can put them all right back on here, so you see everywhere. There we go. So you can see real clear my lines of support and resistance as I was placing them previously when the video wasn't showing. This is what I was doing. I was showing you the gaps that we were going to have to retest. The first one was what, 543. After that, 641 is the next gap we got to go and retest. It's that 641. That's where we headed to next. Let me see. So right now, trading at 557. This thing opened up with momentum. Let's see how the rest of the market is looking. IGC opened up with good momentum already. Let's go and take a look at Cannabis growth. Cannabis growth. Let me see in the last hour. In the last hour, starting off green. Not as green as IGC. IGC running real nice right now. Let's head over to Tilray. Take a look at Tilray. See what's going on. Let me see. Tilray starting in the negative, coming down, being tested at that, what's that, 100-day moving average. Looking at it on a day chart. And when we go back and look at Tilray on a 4-hour chart, let me see, we're still well above the 50% retracement level. So we're still good in good grounds as of right now, but we could lose traction. Looking at it, let me see, daily. Yeah. So you see we had to run up to 300, retrace, came back down, went well under $106. In fact, we went as low as $97 from a $300 pump. Only came back as high as 173 before dropping down to 131, and right now we're trading at 138 respectively. Now the next level of resistance you're going to meet is at 155 coming out of Tilray, and then you got support at about 130. Now if we can't hold support at 130, 106, if you do break 155, you could see a run up 173. If we break 173, 185 is going to be a next resistance level on Tilray. Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. I'm over here trying to let me see. I'm actually trying to set up my stop limits on IGC right now on my Robinhood account. That's what I'm currently doing. But how we doing today, family? It's Monday. Let me see. The stock's opening up pretty good. Let's take a look at Nike. I do want to do a recap of Nike and show why it's so important to set your lines of support and resistance and understand how to find those. So when Nike first came out, I made this chart, and not when it first came out, excuse me. When the whole thing with Kaepernick happened, and everyone was talking about, we should go invest in Nike. We should go invest in Nike. What I did was I came and I charted it, and I'm like, well, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it. This is the dip right here that happened. What was it, September 4th? This is around the time when Nike dipped down, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is around the time when the Kaepernick thing happened, and we went from a low of what, maybe $79, and rallied up to $85. Now, between this time, they said Nike brought in about $6 billion from that whole Kaepernick debacle or whatever. It was just a publicity stunt, PR stunt, whatever you want to call it. But what happened after that? I told people, I'm like, well, I'm waiting on a retrace. Even if I was going to get in Nike stock, I'm not buying at the high just to say that I got Nike stock. And what I did was I went and I laid out a couple of lines of support and resistance that, no, not even support and resistance. No, this is what I did. I laid out the levels of support that when it drops to, these are going to be the prices that I'm looking for to buy in. And I told my sister this also because she wanted to buy Nike, going with the rave of it and everything. I'm like, well, look, let's wait until it gets a little closer to the earnings and see if it dips down. Now, my initial price that I was looking to get in at was $77. That's why I was looking to buy in at. But I told her I was going to set a couple of support levels and see which ones would hit and which ones we can, she should pick. So I gave her a couple of them. One was 80. Oh, hold on, let me move that back. I moved it. One was 80.95, and we look at what happened when it started dipping down. When we break it down, 4 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes. There we go. When we look at a 45-minute chart and we look at the low on the 4th of October, the low was actually what, $80.81, but it closed at 80.97. Now remember, I set my support level at 80.95, so I was only offered about 2 pennies right there as far as the retracement level. Being able to be, and look, this right here was the major dip that brought us down. This 145-minute bar right here, and we came down, and I'm talking about precisely hit my support level right there. When you're able to come in here and map out and find those invisible lines and actually see follow through with price action so many days and weeks later on, I'm talking about solid follow through, and not only with the 80.95 move, like I said, that was the first dip we had, and it dropped straight down right smack dab on the level that I created. When we look at our next level at 80.03, let me see. When we look at the low, not only on the 4th of October within the 1300, what was that? 13 that'd be 145 and 230. We can see we had lows of 80.06 and 80.03. Now my level was set at 80.03. You can go back and watch the previous videos where I actually set these levels. And I'm just showing you to explain to you that if I wanted to get in on Nike and I was looking for some sort of a retracement or a lower level or a lower price to buy in at, these are the levels that I would be looking to buy in at. Now, anyone that was looking at Nike prior to this, remember, Nike was moving like this. In fact, hold on, let me go back. Before we came down to a dip, let me show you how Nike was moving. This was Nike. Nike was going from like this, shooting. We had a little dip, shooting, and then look, boom. Look what happened. We came down, respected the lines. I'm talking about almost flawlessly. Super respect. So anyone would have been like, well, I don't see it. Prior to, remember, what day was this? This was just September 21st. And I created these lines of support prior to September 21st. These are facts. So before before anyone would have known that a retracement was coming, I was already looking for the retrace, and I had already set my prices, and 2 of my prices hit almost flawlessly. So it's that type of understanding that I want everyone to be able to be capable of, and being able to come in here and comprehend what they're looking at and able to make wise choices like that. So had I set my prices as such, both my prices right now would have been hit, depending on if I would have used my fishing tactics, whereas I buy on the dip. I set some orders here, some orders here, some orders here, and on down the line. That's exactly how I myself would have played that. So let me see if we got any views. Is it too late to get in? Peace, family. What's going on? Tammy Milton. What's going on, Queen? Is it too late to get in on what? Nike? Are you speaking of? Are you speaking to Nike, Queen? Let me know exactly what you're talking about. Nike, IGC, because we've covered a couple of different stocks over here. Let's take a look at IGC and see exactly what's going on with it. I wish I could have came live before everything started moving around and pumping, family. I do apologize for that. I did try to make it a little bit early. I did try to make it early. I was not able to make it due to a difficulty I had with my sound. So let me see where we at right now. Okay. Let's see. This is what I do want to do. When you look at IGC, I'm gonna set real quick. I'm just gonna set y'all some levels on IGC. IGC opened up where market open 569. Right now we trading at we opened at $4.99. That was a gap up from the 405 that we closed from. So always remember we can come back and retest. So when we're looking at IGC, we can see support levels at 465, 405, and 345 respectively. On if we continue to if we reverse and turn into a downtrend. Now on the rally up, you're looking at support levels at 590, 641, 736, 735, 867, and that's on the way up. So your next your next resistance could be around 590, and right now we're at 580. So we'd love to see how it respects or connects with that level. Let me see, what else do I have over here? Let's go take a look at David C. real quick. And if we have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Let me get rid of these EMA fibs. Now, Davis T, what's interesting about them is we're going right into an accumulation phase. As you can see happen, let me see. The fifth right here was that turning point where we went out of distribution into accumulation. So we can definitely see Davis T, even though you're looking at what appears to be a downtrend right here, we can definitely see a bounce coming in. Let me see. Where could we see our bounce coming in? Maybe 265. 255 is a possibility. 240. So we can see any one of these levels act as a significant level of support, be it 265, 255, or 240. Now, as far as a rally up, what is going to be the prices that we're going to have to beat and be able to overcome on the way up? $3 first and foremost. If we're able to rally above the $3, you got another resistance line at about 325. 340 after that, and then I already have 355 marked. So those are your resistance levels as far as Davis T being able to continue to rally on up. Now swinging over, well, no, in fact, before we go over there, let's go over and look at Tilray real quick. Let me see Tilray. Let's see. Did I go? I think I went over Tilray already. I think we looked at Tilray in the very, very, very beginning. IGC, is it too late to get in? I wouldn't say that it's too late to get in on IGC. Well, always remember, I'm not a financial advisor in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a guy sharing, my know-how on stocks and cryptos. And this is just for entertainment. But like I say, I went through the levels of your support and resistance. So you can just use those as a basis as far as your entry and your exit levels and stop limits. Because you are given the option to place stop limits and stop losses on the Robinhood app. So I think that's very key. I like that one function. Let me see, what else can we look through over here on the stock side. Let's look at InBev. Let me see. What is it? NBIV. What is the InBev symbol? Hold on, family. Let me see real quick. I do apologize. I should just have them up already. Let me see where we at. Okay, InBev. There it is. InBev. Here we go. Right here. This is another common stock that is available on the It is available on the Robinhood app. So as you can see, InBev had a nice little rally. Still staying well within the upper cycle. Let me see. Where's our support at? So what's that? 646. So between 646 and $10 roughly. 951. Let's see, where are we sitting at as far as the fib lines go? What I'm about to pull up right now is our Fibonacci line. Pull up some retracement levels. I'm gonna pull it from the swing low to the high. And I'm only gonna pull it. Well, no. We can play with the wick real quick just to see where our 50% retracement level is, and that's at 575. For 575, we could see if it doesn't hold where it's at right now, we could definitely see a drop down to 575. As of right now, trading at $7.65. We got support at 746, 696, 686, 646, and 575. On the resistance side of things, we have resistance starting at 821, 853, 893, 951, 995 on our way back up. Those are the levels that we're going to have to break with InBev. Let me see. Heading over to the crypto side of things. Do we got any questions before we leave stocks, though? We got any questions? Any charts anybody wants to look at? Great rise. And how we doing? How we doing, family? How we doing, Pednika? Peace, peace, peace. Great rising to you. Any questions on the stock side of things before we get over into the cryptos? We do see our market cap is up. We were at 219. We're at 220 right now. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, cryptos are in the green. Cryptos are in the green, looking very nice. Let me see. Looking through the top 20, we got mostly a green chart. Wow, Maker up 30%. I told y'all about Maker. I've been telling y'all about Maker for about a week now. Really, I've been talking about Maker for about 6-7 months in all actuality. Let me do this real quick. Let's see who's all really up in the crypto space. Let's look at the last 24 hours. So Maker coming in number 1, Noah coming in at number 2, OX coming in at number 20, number 4. Let me see. We got Mona Coin, Tron, Walton Coin, Ontology, Wan Chain, Power Ledger, IOTA, Cardano, Status, Neem, Ripple, Zilliqa, Digibyte, Pivx, Qtum, Dentacoin, Tezos, IOST, Stella up 3.42%. Family, today, starting off Monday, look at even Pundi X moving up. Remember, we were number 44. Now Pundi X is number 42. So that means its market cap is actually growing and knocking other coins out of the way right now for a gain of 3.03% within the last 24 hours. Right now, the market in the crypto space is looking fairly good, family. Fairly good. What we're going to do is go take a look at some of these charts. If we don't have any questions as far as anything pertaining to any of the stocks, what we're going to do is shoot over to Bitcoin first and foremost. Let's look at Bitcoin versus Tether on the Binance exchange market because that's the exchange market that I use more so. So what are we seeing right now? Look at this squeeze. Look at the squeeze of the ascending triangle. Look at this squeeze of the ascending triangle that we got. We could even bring, let me see. We could even make a higher. Let me see. Let me bring this up just a tad bit. There we go. Tad bit. Hold on. Let me adjust. Make some adjustments. It's flat. Okay, there we go. Now, if I was using the wicks, you see this confirmation back here on the 6th of September. I'm using that, and today is pretty much confirmation on the wick side. So the September, what was that day? The 6th of September and the 8th of October right now, wicking off pretty much the same resistance level. So I'm going to move, even though we are nicely wedged within our lower support level at 66.75. I moved our support level up to 67.25, which just gives us a little more way to wedge in. It just gives you a little more room to wedge in. So looking, like I said, for Bitcoin to break this upper down sloping trend line, which is part of a bigger shape that's forming, being that of our descending triangle, even though we are forming an ascending triangle within that ascending triangle. Let me shrink this down a little bit so you can see better. There we go. So you can see the bigger form is that has been, for the most part, our resistance. Now let me see. Let me do this. We would have moved that like that. Where we at on the squeeze? See, we're already damn near breaking critical down sloping resistance. If we were to move the candle wick, let me see, let me move everything back. There we go. Put everything back the way it was. So we still got a little bit of room. Now there is other charts that people can show you where it did break through, where it did actually break through, it wicked through, it did test it. I think I showed Brother Kennedy that not too long ago, where it did have a short breakthrough on an down sloping trend line. So I mean, Bitcoin for the most part, like I said, we are seeing higher lows. This is a day chart also. We are seeing higher lows, but we're not seeing those higher highs that we're looking for. So that's what's giving us the shape that we're looking at as of right now. Moving right along, looking at ETH versus Tether US, Binance once again. What's going on with, let's see. Okay, real congested in here. And I would hate to get rid of all this. Let me go in here and try to clean some of this up. We really probably don't need all of these lines of support and resistance that I have. So let's go in here and let's see. No, actually, I'm going to leave them at AR. Because I see when I really get into the pocket, I can see what's going on. So what happened now is that we broke out of that trend. Still, I mean, let me see. Let me open this up a little bit. Now, did we break out of it? Let's see. Or can we just adjust? Always remember, you can adjust as you like. So we whip off there like that. What were we breaking on the bottom side? Let me see something. What were we breaking on? Were we pretty much hitting nothing? Ah, okay. I see what's going on. All right, let me see. Okay, so we were wicking off. Okay, still not bad looking. Still not bad looking. Let me get rid of some of this other stuff. Let me see. I do want to clear this up a little bit. You know, when it gets messy like this. In fact, let's do this. Let's start over. I ain't got no problem with that. All right, so when we look at ETH right this like this, all you're seeing is sideways moving. Nice consolidation. This is a 4-hour chart. Now, if we were to open this up, you would see a little bit of fluctuation. But for the most part, even when you look at the accumulation and the distribution on Ethereum, ever since the 5th of October, it slowed down a little bit. I'm talking about damn near died out. Look at that. Little to no action whatsoever. Little to no action. So Ethereum right now, which way could it break? I mean, it could either break to the upside or the downside. You only got 2 different ways to go. You know. Now that's when you start breaking it down and looking at it. Let's break it up. There we go. So you can see that we were on a trend right here, trailing up. We broke it. Let me show you. This is how you want to start looking at these. So let me see. We had a trend right here, right? Let me see. We can do the wicks. So right here, you had a real nice trend going. What happened? You broke it. We broke it. We came down. We met support. This is how I'm gonna show you how the chart gets messy. We came down. We met support. We started climbing. Now, what happened up here is we met. Okay. We can say we met resistance at about 236. So already we got 214 and 236. Already. We got a short trend right here. We broke out of it. In fact, I'm gonna show you a couple of them and what happens when you break out of them. You can just go back and just do this constantly. Let me see right there. What happened? We broke out of it. Let's see. What do we got? We got strong support around here. Now our resistance level is clearly right here. And I'm just going through and I'm just showing you how I would come through and look at this chart if I was gonna start setting it up. These are the things that I would be looking for. My support and resistance levels are first and foremost. You know, we got a couple of trend lines here and there. That's cool. Now, what's the next thing I want to look at? Let's see. So we see we had a nice run up, and then we had a run down. Let me open this up a little bit. So what I would do is I would come in here and I would grab Fibonacci. I would pull it from maybe, there we go. Pull it from that high to that low, but let's slide it all the way out. And we just want to put it on the body. Was that 183? 185 was the high. We closed at 183. Okay, perfect. What's the next day? The low was 183. We opened at 183. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. BTC about to break out soon. Bull run coming. Crypto news biz. What's going on? Crypto newbies. Excuse me. What's going on with you, family? How we doing? Yeah, like we were just going over and looking at Bitcoin. It's definitely, if we go back and we take a look real quick, that was I was just showing the family. We're definitely picking up accumulation also. Don't ever discredit the accumulation distribution. Also, when we come down and we look at the RSI, right? Let me see, where's that 50? We bounced off it ever so slightly. See that? We came down, we tested again, bounced off it. Very nice bounce, very nice bounce. Look at the amount the last bounce gave us. Let's see. And that came in right about here, which gave us, we went from 67 to 74. Now what happened also is we see the amount of accumulation start to build. Let me see. Where are we at right here? Coming into accumulation, we see we had a build. We lost, but we didn't go into full out distribution. So this is something else you also want to pay attention to when you're looking at Bitcoin. We haven't gone into a sell-off. We have not gone into a sell-off. So moving right along, going back over to Ethereum versus Tether. Let's see. I'm going ahead and bring this. Let's see. Open this up ever so slightly. Because I'm gonna show you what the Fibonacci retracement levels do for you. They give you sort of pinpoints of support and resistance levels. Also, hold on. So you see they 50% is what, 235. I got 236.66. Their 38 is 222. I got 224, 221. Let me see if we continue to break down. They got lower support at 207. Now, what you want to start using these for are your measure moves of taking profit. So we got a possible take profit at about 235. We continue to rally 246. Now, long term, let me see. When you're looking at super measured move, we're looking at a move up to about $350. Let me see. And before that, 317 and 300 respectively. So these are what you want to start looking at as far as where you want to be looking to take profit if Ethereum starts to rally. These are some of the points you want to make because it could easily hit these and then start retracing. So you definitely want to get ahead of them. Let me see. Moving right along, let's take a look at XRP. And like I said, there's not much volatility going on with these to get to using a million different things, moving averages and whatnot. In fact, no. Let me show you some moving averages. Let's see. When we look at the exponential moving averages, looking at a day chart right now, let me blow this up a little more. You see, we see this. Instead of just over the 14-day moving average, and we're going towards the 21-day moving average. Now, what Bitcoin has to do itself, Ethereum, excuse me, What Ethereum has to do itself, number one, is come towards this 100-day moving average. No, 55, excuse me. We haven't even got anywhere near the 55. The 55 is where? None other than up here around 264. So that's gonna be that's what we're trying to get to right now. Ethereum got to get to that 55-day moving average in order to turn itself back around. So I will be looking for a confirmation of the 7 crossing over the 21-day moving average as any type of indication in which way it's going to go. Now we can move on to XRP. Let's look at XRP also versus Tether on Binance. And the reason I use Binance so much is because that's the platform that I use. Do we got any questions so far? Let me know. Let me know if we have any questions so far. Let's see. Let me see. All right, so when we look at Ripple versus Tether. Let me see. This is a rundown. All right, so look what happened. Almost flawlessly. I'm telling y'all, that's why I love using Fibonacci. Look at this. What did we come down to hit? And now we're treating this. I'm talking about strong support. That 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level at 47 cents. So anyone that would have missed the rally, what I tell you, you can use these Fibonacci retracement levels as possible buyback ins or possible levels of price action where you would want to enter after the rally, but you always want to let it level off and let it see what it's going to do. So you could have played this between 50 and 52 cents. It really shot down. We hit the 50, shot back up to about 54 cents. Now you should have had a stop limit. If you'd have bought in at 50, you should have at least had a stop limit set at about 52 cents, so it would have stopped you out and given you the option to buy back in after finding some type of support down here. So if you would have missed the rally, you would have definitely wanted to get back in at that 47 cent on Ripple. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what your expectations and your outlook on it is. Now, let me see. This is the day chart. We do got some positive volume coming in right now. Let's look at our distribution. Okay, so you can see right now what's going on with Ripple. We're going into a distribution period right now. We're dipping into a distribution period. So I will be careful dealing with Ripple. I will be careful because this isn't for anybody but myself. But I will be careful dealing with Ripple as I proceed. You know, as far as if I'm looking to buy in or, whatever the case may be. Right now, I will be looking for a little bit of confirmation. I would like to see us at least get back over. And always remember, you don't always have to get into the bottom. You can wait for confirmation to get in. You know what I mean? So when I look at Ripple, I will at least be waiting for it to number one, make its way back to the 50% retracement level at 52 cents and then exceed and turn that into some type of support in order for me to get back interested in Ripple. Moving right along, let's look at LTC, Litecoin versus Tether. Let me see. Let's do this over too. I haven't looked at Litecoin in a while. Let's open this up. Litecoin not looking good. This is why I haven't really been looking at Litecoin because there's literally nothing really going on with it. We're reaching lows, $59 right now. Litecoin's got a long way to go. Litecoin has a very, very long way to go. Let me see. The 55-day moving average is where at $61.53 right now. Let's try to open this. Man, it's really, and we're going into a distribution phase. Look, we haven't even really had any type of real shoots. We had one day where we met what? Why is that locked up over there? Hold on, let me see something. Let me look at another chart. I don't know why I got it locked on November 16th. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the cursor. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll leave that there. It's no big deal. No, it is though, because I'm not allowed. Let me do this. So I don't see what's going on. I don't know what happened that would lead to my cursor being locked. Let me see, I don't have the lock on. Hmm. Let me see something. Hmm. I don't know what's going on with that, but it ain't gonna deter me from doing any type of charting though. The only thing it won't show us now is the opening and closing. Man, that's kind of is. Man, I wonder why it's locked like that. I apologize for this, family. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if y'all can see, but my cursor over here is locked on November 16th, 2018. I don't know why it's locked up over here like that. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's not allowing me to. Can you look at DGTX? Yeah, we can take a look at DGTX. Let me see, BTC about to break out soon. I don't know what's going on with this chart though. I don't know why it's locked up like that. It's really blowing me right now. Let me see. Let's take a look at DGTX. Is that a stock or is that I'm not getting anything on DGTX on TradingView. What is DGTX? I'm not getting anything over here. Let's see. Let's check coin market cap. Okay, Digidex futures. Let's see. I mean, it's down right now 9.07%. Let's see what's going on with this chart. Let me see. Rank number 107. Volume $652 652,000 in the last 24. Market cap of 51 million. Over 700,000 in circulating. Over 1 billion will be total supply. Looking nice. Looking real nice. What was this? May 23rd, 2018, leading up until now. Let's see. Let's look at the historical data on this. Then we're gonna look at the market and see where we can get this at. This is this is something new to me. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Let's see. First thing I want to look at is its market cap and its volume. That's what I want to look at and see exactly what's going on. So right now we got 770. 2 days ago we did over $1 million in volume, 1.1 million. Last time we did numbers like that. Let's see. Let's look at the all-time. It's not showing up on TradingView though. But that doesn't mean we can't chart it. So let's see. Let's look. So yeah, I ain't seen it hit that $1 million spot. That was the first time and only time it ever hit 1 million in 24-hour volume. So far, it was on the 6th of October. Let me see. Market cap was only 55. Market cap was actually more the next day. Open at 8, closed at 7. Them definitely some of the highest prices we've seen. This right here definitely would have made, man, this right here made some people some money. I don't know where you got this one from, my friend, my new friend. Who is that? Tammy Milton. This is a good pick though. Very good pick. Very good pick. Nice solid growth. Let's look at the markets. Let's see where it's being sold at. Let's see. It's on Mercantile. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Let me see if they'll allow us to use the TradingView option on their exchange. Let's see. What we're looking at right now is DGTX on the Mercantile exchange. I mean, this coin, when we look at the growth of it, very solid. Let me see. What is this right here we're looking at? 24 hours Zoom. Let me see. So this from October 1st up until now. We already seen we went from point. I mean, where was we at? We opened that at 545 Satoshi. Right now we trading at 1180. Real nice growth, solid growth with this one. Okay, I see how they set up is. They set up as much like how it used to be on Cryptopia. I've never actually came over here and traded on this platform, so this is kind of new to me. But I can still maneuver my way through it. Like I say, once you learn the platform, you'll be able to maneuver your way. So right here, we got sell orders, we got buy orders. Right now, they're trying to get 50 DGTX. This is the total BTC they're trying to spend. Low levels. Let me see. Right here, they're trying to spend 1.2 BTC as far as selling DGTX, and then over here on the buy side, we got 0.2, 0.2. Let me see trade history. When you look at the trade history, what we're seeing right now is a slight, oh yeah, sell off. Look at that. Look at the sell off right now going on. Nice sell off right there. So it is a cheap token right now. Well, it was cheap. I mean, shit. It didn't have its growth. Let me see, 24-hour high. I wish. You know, I don't know how to use this. Okay. I mean, so far, I mean, just looking at the graph as it is right now, it seems that we're coming back down and we're going to meet support levels at about 1040. Let me see. It's real hard because I'm not able to. Let me see. What was this at right here? 1085. Open up at 985. Let me see where we're at right now. You can definitely see you hit some support around 1040 with DGTX. It's sort of a nice free fall. If I was trading in this, I definitely would have had some support level set. I mean, some stop limit set already, and I probably would have got knocked out, and I'll be waiting for a rebound, waiting for a reconfirmation on the rally back up. So that's DGTX, Digitex Futures, which, like I said, I'm not even knowledgeable about. Let's see. Let's look at their website, see what's going on with them. Anything else? Any other let me see. Commission-free futures exchange with its own native cryptocurrency. Okay. So that's okay. Well, it also has its own exchange. Dig that. And we were on what? Mercatox exchange? Let me see. Hold on. Okay. It's a token technical distribution. I mean, ain't too much more we can look at. Like, look at the numerology though, 1111 right now. Trading at 1111, it was definitely the reason we looked at it. So yeah, Digitex Futures, commission-free trading. Maybe some with its own native currency. I may check this out. Using blockchain technology to eliminate transaction fees, decentralized account balances, and govern itself autonomously. Traders speculate on the price of Bitcoin against the US dollar, but the trading profits and losses are paid out in DGTX tokens. This means that the traders need DGTX tokens to enter a trade, and this creates demand for DGX tokens from traders. Okay. Join the waitlist, buy and trade DGX tokens live on the following exchanges. And it's showing you where you can pick them up at. Okay, so that it seems that the exchange market is not yet open. No problem. It seems the exchange market is not yet open with that one. Let me see. Moving right along, let's take a look at a couple of my picks. Let's take a look at number one, We Power. Let's see what went on with We Power after the rally. We Power with a very, very, very nice recovery. Look at that. We came down. Man, I can't make this shit up. I wish this thing right here was not. What's that? Why is that stuck? And I wish I knew why this damn thing down here was stuck down here. Cause I'm not understanding it, family. It's kind of blowing me. But let me see. I mean, when we look at We Power, you already know where my measure moves and my hits are at. You know what my expectations are. I'm looking for the first profit at 558. Been trading out of this for about a week now. Let me see. Moving over to Yo-Yo, and it's just, I mean, look at the recovery we got out of We Power. Look at the recovery. Look how we breaking through major resistance levels. I mean, right now we're cracking at 200. No, 55. This is the 100-day moving average right here. This is the 100-day moving average. Now, if we break it down to 4 hours, then we should. There goes the 200-day moving average right there. That bright purple one. Let me see if we go back to the day. Right now we're just meeting resistance at the 100-day moving average. If we break that, we're definitely going to hit 558, and then you see where I got other measure moves at 732 is where I really want to take some profit at. with on We Power. Moving right along to another one that I've been following for the last couple of days, Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo looking very nice. Let me see, especially on the rebound side. And I'm gonna show y'all the exact. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all the what I'm looking for out of these two tokens. There we go. That right there is what I'm looking for. So when we look at this, right, and we begin to look at where we're at on We Power and Yo-Yo, we're probably about maybe on the wraparound side, maybe around this general area right here. You see how much growth we still have to go. Like I say, when you break this down and you look at the recovery, and this is what I mean, while everyone's sitting back talking about, oh yeah, we're waiting for Bitcoin to come back and rally and the bull run, shit's taking a bull run right in front of y'all face, and y'all not catching it because y'all looking at the wrong coin. You got to be able to diversify your portfolio and be able to jump out here and look at not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ripple. There's over 2,040 something different tokens out here that you can get money off of, and a lot of them are going on bull runs right now, where everyone's sitting back with their eyes on Bitcoin. These other coins are exploding, and you're able to accumulate more BTC while BTC is moving sideways. I mean, that's how I look at it, anyways. Let me see. What was that? We Power. Let's take a look at Trig real quick. Trig hitting, yes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Right now trading at 452. When we just looked at Trig, it was trading at about 400 Satoshi. So Trig giving the reactions that I'm looking for. Also, I'll share all these on my social media sites as far as what I'm looking at, which what I'm interested in. And Trig is definitely one that was on the list. Let's look at BCD, Bitcoin Diamond. Bitcoin Diamond currently trading what, 299. Still stable right now. I'm looking for a nice breakout on Bitcoin Diamond. I'm looking for a very nice breakout. Definitely. I did actually just answer the question. I did that a video actually on the channel where I answered the syndicated question, asking was Bitcoin Diamond going to drop back down to a certain price over the next couple of days, and of course I answered no, just because of the route that it's going right now. So a lot of faith in Bitcoin Diamond right now as far as it holding steady and being able to rally. And when it hits this 200-day moving average, rejoice. 480 Satoshis. Right now we're at 299, 300, roughly 300. So it's not going to take that much to get to 480. But, we'll sit back and we'll watch. Let me see, what time is it? It's going on 9:30. Usually this is the time that I'm going live. Wow. Let me see. I do have, excuse me, family. Let me see, is there anything anybody else wants to go over? Anything anybody else wants to go over before I get out of here? We've been live almost, almost going on an hour, about 50 minutes right now. If there are no other tokens that you want to go over, I'll probably end this now. Try to probably come back to a midday show. Let me see, what other tokens can we look at? What else do I have over here? We Power, MPXS, Theta. Let's take a look at Theta real quick. Okay. Let's see. On the rally side, let me see. There we go. So I already got it. So, okay, our measure moves. Let me see. We're looking for Theta. Take profit at, what's that? 1671. Let me see. You can definitely get out the way at 1593, 1507, 1553. So levels of resistance right now for Theta token. We got about 1512, 1553, 1593, and then 1671 respectively. That's what you're looking at as far as rallying coming in on Theta token. That's where you can be looking to take some profit at. Now on the retracement levels, what are we looking at? What's that? 1390, 1390 and 1253. Then of course on down to 1075. So definitely be careful. We come back and retest these levels. But right now looking solid. Low volume, nothing serious coming in. If you look at the accumulation distribution, it's pretty much flattened out on theta token. Looking at it on the day chart, it's breaking up 4 hours. Okay, we went into a distribution phase. So coming out of that as of right now. I wouldn't even say we're coming out. Well, okay, so we have curve. You see we had a bottom at about right here. After that, right now coming back, curving around. So we could be leaving the distribution period on theta token to continue to rally. Let me see. Like I said, if no one has any questions or anything, and I don't see any, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, family. I want to thank everyone that did tune in with the Bitcoin block bully that's rising as we went over the cannabis stocks, a couple cannabis stocks, and a couple of cryptos. Until the next video, and as I said, I'll probably try to come back around noon. So until then, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.